Hey YouTube, finally going to get out on version 10.5. A lot of people have created videos so far, so I'm just going to basically show a few highlights. I think all of you have seen this. You have to come in and basically re-engage full self-driving, and when you engage it, I'm re-acknowledging that I can get kicked out if I'm not safe. So I'm basically re-engaging it. Once I'm engaged and re-acknowledge that they can capture my data, the screen comes back. I think everybody has seen basically what's available with the release notes, so I'm not going to go into that. I think there's plenty of beta testers sending comments and details on that. So I'm just going to do a few unprotected lefts and see where it goes. Hopefully this will turn out. I'm not using my 360 camera today because it's a little chillier here in Jacksonville. It's down in the 40s and 50s, and my suction cup mount fell off and half of my 360 camera got cracked. Very unfortunate. A little disappointed with that. In any case, we'll just see what we can get here today. So this is version 10.5, unprotected left turns at my famous turn here. So I've re-engaged here, and I did have a follow me car to start with. So we do get a little bit of forward behavior. You can kind of see the projected path is flickering a little bit, but it definitely looks like it's coming to the left. Needs to kind of stop, but okay, it's wide open to the left and to the right. It should just go. Nice, smooth, no traffic. See how much of a commit boost it gives here. A little boost. I would say it was smooth, a little too slow crossing the primary road for my liking. I wished it had committed more, but there was no traffic to worry about. I don't think that it was going slow because it knew there was no traffic. I think that's probably just the behavior, but we'll do a few more and see what we get. Okay, turn number 2 here. See if we see anything different. A little bit of a creep. It needs to stop, and it did. Now there's a nice gap on the left, but one car on the right. Now it's clear both directions. It needs a nice strong commit right now. Now it needs to wait. Okay, I disengaged. I'm too far out in the road. I don't know why it creeped all the way out in the road there. It kept on creeping. It slowed the creep, but I'm going to report that one. It creeped all the way in the road with oncoming cars. That's not what I want. If there had been more traffic coming, I wouldn't have let it go that far that time, but there was only 2 cars, and I knew that if I stuck my nose out, that car would have been able to go around me. But if it was creeping for visibility, it needed to stop with both of those cars. That was a disappointment. All right, maybe this will go a little bit better. It's pretty low traffic density today. I'm looking for some good slugs of traffic. All right, it stopped at the stop line. Slow, steady creep. It needs to stop. Okay, it did. Stop. That was good. Now there's a nice large gap on the left, but no longer on the right. Okay, it needs. Okay, there's a truck coming now. It needs to stop on the left. It missed it. Okay. I'm not in the road, but I'm further than I normally go. I'm fully in the crosswalk, and I'm all the way out to the edge. There's a nice gap. If it used acceleration, it could do it, but it's too late now. All right. Okay, there's a lot of traffic coming, and it can't go any longer for a little while. So I guess we're going to see what happens here. It wants to go, but it can't. There's a truck behind me that wants to go around me, but I'm in a situation where I can't really go either way. So it's just going to have to wait. I don't know if you guys can tell from the drone shot, but these cars in this right lane are giving me a wide berth. It'll be interesting to see how far I'm sticking out. Hopefully with all this traffic here, maybe we can get some good visibility measurements on which cars it can see. Okay, there's a car coming here and now I can't go to the left. I may have to intervene here because of this truck and just being annoying. So after this last car on the left, I'm going to tap the accelerator, only because a human would do that. And I'm trying to get it to go to the median, and it stopped in the left. It stopped. It won't go in the median. That's me tapping the accelerator. Okay, it just stopped right here. It's clear to the left, so I'm okay doing this. Now it's going to proceed into the left lane. Okay, so that was the first time I've ever been able to test it that far by letting it sit in the road in a bad spot to prove I'm getting, please pay attention to the road. I'm sitting here, maybe my hand wasn't on the wheel. This nag is getting a little annoying. I may be getting kicked out on FSDBeta on this drive for all I know. Yeah, it does not know how to use a median. It does not know how to use a median. But I knew that. But that one was a great example to show that it can't do it. Okay, here we go again. I just noticed I'm getting a regenerative braking alert here, and I'm at 82% battery. I don't think I've ever gotten an alert that low before. Okay, there is a large gap to the left if it commits, but look, it's not going to commit. And now I'm out in the road again, and I've got another truck behind me, so I'm not going to be able to sit here. All right, I'm tapping the accelerator again. Okay, I had to disengage there. It felt like it was trying to go all the way across, but it did not give me any sort of deceleration. If it was trying to go into the median that time, I could not tell. There was a truck there that I couldn't risk it. That was uncomfortable. I know I'm being pressed by two cars on the last two things to kind of force me to nudge the car along after it waited a long time, which is a little bit of an intervention. But I think that's just the way it is driving these things. I'm just trying to show the screen, the visibility, what the car can see, and how it's trying to handle it. Let's try a few more. Okay. I'm back again. I do have a lead car this time that is turning right. So I'm stopped kind of in the stop distance behind that car. I'm not quite at the stop line. Here's the stop line stop. It still cannot see. Now it needs to creep forward. Needs to slowly creep forward. Okay, it's wide open to the left and to the right. So it should roll this one all the way through. Yeah, so there's a good example. No traffic, it knows how to do the maneuver. It's interfacing with the world, that it's still having to create solutions and perceive things. It knows how to navigate by itself on the road. That was a good explanation of that one. All right, here we go again. Still got to get around this fence a little bit. This is a good location to creep. I'm leaning forward all the way by the steering wheel to see as far as I can. If I had my head back on the headrest in the Model Y, I cannot see safely to go. So I don't think it should make a decision from right here. It needs to creep further forward in this case. It's not creeping further forward because most of the traffic coming from the right. But as I look to the left again, here comes some more traffic. Interesting how it's not choosing to go further out like it did the last couple times when it was in the road. Okay, I do have a car behind me now. It is creeping. Okay, it should commit. It should go. It should go. All right, I'm pressing the accelerator. Yeah, it didn't want to commit with the acceleration it needed to when the gap was there. There was another car behind me, which is why I chose to intervene rather than wait on the next decision point. The life of an FSDBeta tester. I'm trying not to interfere with my neighbors. Yeah. Not getting a lot of perfect scenarios. I got a couple today so far. All right, got a car across the way. It's labeled blue. It's not blue any longer. Now it's creeping for visibility a little bit more boldly this time. That's a good spot, I think. It can't see as far as I can when I'm leaning forward. but it can see better for sure. I don't feel like I'm in the road. I do have two opposing cars. It should just wait for them, and it does not say waiting for its turn. It still says checking visibility. All right, I got a third car. Ooh, it's got to wait for him too. This is great. Good scenario here. Okay, it had a small gap from the left. I would have gone to the median as a human just then, but it doesn't know how to go to the median. Okay, a large gap from the left, but it's closed to the right, so it's probably going to wait. Yep, it's waiting. So it seems to like to find opportunities, clear left and clear right to go. And then in some scenarios, those gaps close and it's forced to readjust its plan. And it doesn't know how to readjust its plan with the median. Now here's a good one. The truck is gone. I'm clear to the left and I'm clear to the right in the left lane only. And look at it crawling across, crawling. Okay. And it went for it. So that time it waited long enough. It did give me an alert for my hands on the wheel, so it wanted to know I was there. And I'm getting another alert. Pay attention to the road. I don't want to get kicked out of beta for these alerts. I'm looking forward, my hands on the wheel. I don't know what you want, Elon. I guess I'm going to disengage just so I don't get kicked out. So that is how I would expect it to work. And I was allowed to do that because I didn't have a car behind me. And what I mean by that is if I had had a car behind me, granted my legal obligation is not to, do something that is unsafe in an environment, and every environment is different. There's certain expectations of when it's safe to go and when it's not, Listen, nobody really knows I'm driving an FSD car. I do have a sticker on the back, but it's not fair to necessarily sit and let everyone wait. So I think I'm going to end it there today. I think I got a little bit of everything. We ended on a completion. It did wait long enough and it completed it. This does not feel as good as 10.4 did. Those of you that watched my previous videos know how kind of excited I was with the success rate. I'm not as excited with this build right now on this turn. I felt like it crept out into the road too much a few times, and its commit and stopping in the road was uncomfortable for me. In any case, hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. It is Thanksgiving here in the United States. For those of you that celebrate or spend some time with family, be safe. If you're frying turkeys, don't do anything stupid. Don't put them in there frozen. In any case, have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.